يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All praise and thanks is due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Peace and salutations upon Muhammad ibn Abdullah salawatullahi wa salamuhu alayhi. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالْخَوَاتِمِ, that actions are judged on its end. My beloved brothers and sisters in Islam, a few moments ago we spoke about welcoming Ramadan, and now we've reached the point where we speak about bidding farewell to our guest, bidding farewell to this honorable and noble month. And when we received a visitor, and we had our family members come to visit us from overseas or from a different province, and we knew they were leaving within a day or two, we try our utmost best to treasure these last few moments, to make the most of our time with them. We'd spend more time with them. We spend more time with them, with our guests, when we know they are leaving. And if one looks at this example, then Ramadan should be the same. Many people, when it comes towards the end of Ramadan, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, then we forget about the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we focus on the day of Eid. There's nothing wrong with being excited, and we should be excited. But also remember, we could still get an odd night. So worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala correctly. Spend your time correctly. Increase in your ibadah. Make the last your best. We wouldn't want to have, when we meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of Qiyamah, and we fasted correctly the whole month, we paid our zakah, we did our zakatul fitr, we read salatul tarawih, we made qiyamul layl, whatever, we recited Quran. But those last few moments of Ramadan, that second last day and the last day, we never cared. And imagine, the 29th of Ramadan was Laylatul Qadr. Do you ever think of this? That the 29th night could have been the night of power. But I was too busy sitting and chatting to my friends. I was too busy preparing this and doing that. Where I could have spent that last moments of my time worshipping Allah Azza wa Jal. Imagine you have a patient, and the patient has a life-threatening disease, and the doctor says he only has a day or two to live, or a week, or his time is limited. And we know that Allah Azza wa Jal, life and death is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But generally a person that is told that your life is going to come to an end quite soon, is he going to be a person that takes things for granted? He takes his salah for granted. He takes his recitation of Quran for granted. He has a bit of a difference of opinion with a family member. They weren't speaking. Is he not going to mend ties? Is he not going to increase in salah? Is he not going to increase in tilawah of the Quran? And the answer is yes. So like that, think of Ramadan. It's coming to an end. So how shouldn't I worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I started off with this hadith. I will end off with this hadith, that actions are based on its end. So never lose hope in the mercy of Allah. Ramadan never went well for 28 days. But day 29, night of 29th, I can still make it a beautiful Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase us in good and khair, and may He forgive us for our shortcomings. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون.